All right, so in this video, we are going to talk about self-publishing. Um, Self-publishing was the option that I chose. I did attempt to query, but querying is a lot like trying to hit the market at the right place, right time, with the exact story that everybody's looking for. So it can be difficult to achieve. So I decided to do self-publishing, and I actually enjoy self-publishing, I think, better than I probably would traditional publishing. I have heard several horror stories about um, creative control and traditional publishing. They're going to come back and want you to change certain items in your story to align with whatever they think is more marketable out there. And sometimes, I don't know that those changes are positive or detrimental to your story. I've also heard horror stories about, authors not enjoying their cover designs that the traditional publishing houses choose. Now, with self-publishing, you keep all of the control, and you don't have to share any of your royalties then with either a literary agent or your publishing house. But that also means that you get to do everything yourself. So you have to hire your editor, which traditional publishing would typically supply you with an editor. So it's your responsibility to clean your work. And then, you have to create the cover and write the wonderful blurb, which is my favorite, on the back of the cover, which is a nightmare because you got to take this, I don't know, 80,000 word book and sum it up in two short paragraphs, being sure to capture the essence of the story, but not reveal too much, but just enough to make the reader want to purchase the book. So that's a learning experience there as well, as getting that right. Whenever you put your book up on the platform, you have to do the research on the keywords to make sure that people who are searching for your book can find it. You have to worry about all of your metadata. And you have to format your book too. So depending on what platform you choose, there's a lot of different options out there. I happen to choose Amazon. It's just easier, at least in my experience. Now, a lot of the other options, they are becoming more user-friendly. For example, Ingram Spark, I have used them as well. When I first started out, it was very clunky. They charged you a setup fee, charged you for ISBN, which Amazon did not. You could get a free ISBN through them, but you just couldn't use it anywhere else. So, you have the Kindle Direct Publishing, which seems to be, the monster in the room. You can go with iBooks, which is kind of like Apple Books, basically. That's probably, I think they only do online ebooks. They might do print now. I'm not sure. Barnes and Noble Press, Kobo, Ingram Spark, Smashwords, Lulu, BookBaby. There's a lot of different options out there. Some of them are ebook only. Some of them will do ebook and print. Some of them will do a hardcover book. I did do a hardcover through Ingram Spark. Definitely a learning curve there, making the dust jacket. But again, like I said, then you have to figure this all out on your own. You have to figure out the internal formatting. You have to figure out, what the size of your cover needs to be. You need to purchase an image. You need to create the cover. I find my biggest tool is Canva. I, will purchase a photo or a graphic on iStock, and then we'll use Canva to, play around there and create a book cover. You can use the free version of Canva. If you want to pay for the premium version, you get more fonts, you have more things that you can do within the platform to kind of spice it up and make it look more professional. Again, that depends on, whether or not you're creative or not in the visual aspect. Obviously, if you're writing, you're creative in the literary aspect. But having that artist's eye, I mean, some people have it and some people don't. Um, your book cover really is the first impression, so you want it to be good. I've seen some really awful self-published book covers. You can go, if you're not creative, you can go out there and buy or hire somebody to create one for you, um, so that you have something that looks professional. Because there is a stigma out there that the independent books are not as good as the traditionally published, which is not true. I mean, I've seen crap both ways. I've seen really terrible indie and really terrible traditional stuff, and I've seen really great stuff too. I've read some really good independent books that some of them even get picked up for traditional publishing. So you haven't completely eliminated yourself from that traditional marketplace. In fact, that seems to be more the avenue anymore, is that you publish something and then a publishing house maybe picks it up later. So you'll have to go out and educate yourself and look at the formatting options and see if this is something that you might be interested in. But yeah, keep in mind that it's more than just writing the book. You're signing up for a lot of other things. You're signing up for the cover, the formatting, the marketing. You're signing up for all of it, and you're going to do it all yourself. So self-publishing is an option. It's one that I prefer, but to each his own. So do your research and make an educated decision on what you want to do.